Hey, shit. Where should we begin? Um. Oh yeah. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video, and I'm gonna try to slow it down a little bit this time because I kind of got the sense from my last video. I might have been talking too fast, so I'm trying to slow it down. If you won't, part of the reason why I talk so fast is glitching, and this webcam I have is kind of old and it's already fucking with me. So there's that, and also I don't want to lose people's attention. I don't want to lose you find people's attention. I would like for you to watch me, not just go away immediately. I mean, I like for you to watch me. So I'm trying to keep your attention. So I talk fast, but I'll try to slow it down if you won't. And if not, tell me and I'll talk faster. It's really up to you. The point is, and there they are. Just listen. Um, the reason I fucking really wanted to say that about Alexandra Cortez is because she is a person I believe to have honor and dignity and respect and a certain amount of I can't think of the word. There's a certain amount of stability and honesty, mainly honesty as a human being. She is honest and an honest person. And she took 20 seconds, or maybe it was more than that. I don't know what it was. But it was some ridiculously small time period or period of speech that they did not give to anyone else. And she made the fucking most out of it. And she totally crammed it up the Republicans' ass. And I respected and still do respect the fuck out of that. And I just want to let that be known. So I mean, there's that. There's an issue. There was an issue on BitChute where one of the guys I posted a speech I had heard. Oh my god, many years ago with the Nazi about. He was in it, and I didn't agree with everything he said. Some of it was racist, as you would expect. But I thought when I first heard it, he was brilliant. And then there was this other guy who I'm not going to say anything about, and he's in prison. And I don't like talking about prisoners because that's never good. I mean, I would never want to be in prison. So he's got enough on it. But he wasn't. I didn't really care about his part. It was mainly Metzger's part in the video. And I wanted to just bring it back to, and of course, the guy who had uploaded, I don't know if he had blocked me or if he was maybe pulled down from BitChute, because they have been pulling down people from BitChute too now, so maybe that's it. But the point is, the entire reason I came out in the open, well, I'm coming out in the open, smoking rocks, shooting dope, then how's that song? I remember it goes, anyway. I said that I like Metzger, not because I'm some kind of racist asshole, because I'm not, but because I respect honesty and honor and respect. And he is an honest man and an honest person. So I felt like I needed to come out there and be honest and say that and take a bullet if I have to for a guy who I think deserves. Other people would be able to say, you know what, not everything this guy said is wrong, and he has some good ideas, and I think he is in his way brilliant and very smart, especially for 80-some-year-old man, because he is, and I respect him as a human being, and that is the same reason I'm doing this for this Hispanic female senator from, I think, New York, Bronx. Grew up, I don't know if she was lower class, but she comes from a lower class background, was certainly not rich. Maybe she was middle class. She's had her share of shit, I'm sure. One of the, really not a lot of females in the government. There's some, but not a lot. Hispanic and everything else. And she's a wonderful, intelligent human being and person, and she deserves her respect for doing the right thing and taking her little bit of time, or her time slot that these assholes gave her 20 seconds of fame, and blowing it up in their fucking face and endorsing Bernie Sanders. I thought she was a genius. I thought that was a very good thing to do. And what I respect is honor and respect. And I'll say this. You ever heard that old joke about some Nazis wanted to make religious people fight each other, so they dressed up as a Jew and a Muslim and ran down the street kicking Christians in the balls? That's a story. Not that I'm making a point. Never mind. But hey, I will say this: they have no problem making atheists and other groups fight each other. Muslims probably are, a lot of them don't like me, and of course I have nothing against Muslims. I don't agree with their religion, but I don't hate them. They had no problem getting women to hate you, did they? They don't have any issue getting women to hate you when you can't get a date and you have and there's a giant asshole, some redneck dude or anyone else who they can get a damn date, but you can't because you're an incel, you're a loser, autistic, goth, and all of that. Maybe you're a goth dude and you're a loser, right? On the internet, you're an autistic guy or some other shit, gay guy, whatever the hell they say you are, and the girl don't want to date you. Or you wouldn't be gay if you're, that's a little bit different. The point is, they had no problem getting them to hate you. They get the whites and the blacks to fight each other so you don't focus on economics. You don't focus on how the rich people at the top are screwing you. Just saying, they certainly have done a very good job dividing you up. And of course, they say you don't divide people because you shouldn't, because that's a really dirty, low-down, rat, stinking, serpent-like thing to do. And that is what they are, is a bunch of fucking snakes. And I'm a wolf. I believe in the wolf, code of the wolf. I believe in honor. I believe actually in a certain amount of I can't think of the word, but I believe if you marry a girl, you should probably stick with her. I think a man and a woman should probably mate, and that should be your mate for life, and I support that. Now, of course, people aren't going to do that. They're going to fucking even do, and wolves fuck too. I mean, but I believe in the wolf. I believe in the value of the wolf and the values of wolves, and they're not dishonest. They're not slit throat. They have honor, and a wolf is honorable, and of course they're also nocturnal, and they're a symbol of wilderness, wildlife. They're wild, and they're not controlled, and it's a symbol of beauty. And of course, all of your dogs come from the wolf, and I respect and love the wolf and the dog and the canine. I'm a huge fan of them, and I love cats too. Don't get me wrong. But a funny video game, if you've ever seen one, is Life of the Black Tiger. By Fred Fox, played by Gilford Godfrey, and two really well played by Gilford Godfrey and what's his name? Angry Video Game Nerds. Our little video that was some funny shit. I mean, like without fucking question. I mean, yeah, he is Angry Video Game Nerd, and Gilford Godfrey is very fucking funny. But anyway, the point is, there's a difference between wolf and snake, but I respect the wolf, and so did the Native American people, and I'm largely Native American, and also the Viking people, and as far as I know, the Celtic people. What we have is, and I don't think they respect snakes, and I love snakes too. I don't want to make you think I don't like snakes or something. Like Conan the Barbarian. Snakes? Did you say snakes? No. Or that other movie, Snakes in This Motherfucking Plane. No. It's more complicated than all of that, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Oh, yeah. Native American people respected the wolf. Viking people, Viking man, Nordic people respected the wolf. I respect the wolf because they are nocturnal, and they're a symbol of wildlife, and they are, to some extent, they can be collectivist, but they're largely individualistic. A lot of them, especially there is the lone wolf. And there is also a lot of honor in the wolf community, and they remind us a lot of themselves. They solve problems, and if you know anything about the United States and its war on wildlife, it's often come face to face with the wolf. And Sarah Palin, actually, the governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin, was promoting and supporting and allowing and defending the murder of wolves in Alaska, and that was the thing. And I still don't think, actually, I believe it's not illegal now. I believe we even talked about that recently. But that is a fact, and that is a thing, and quite horrific. And that's kind of what we're up against. And then they say, well, you were disrespectful to her because she's female. No, it's the same thing with Hillary Clinton. I have my personal issues why I was disrespectful to them. It was not because they were a woman. I don't care if you're a woman. I respect the fuck out of Alexandria Cortez, who is an Hispanic woman, and one of the younger people, and that's one thing I like about her. She's younger, but I respect women. I do respect them to a point, to an extent, if they deserve respect and being respected and respecting. But don't totally disrespect me as a human being and then think I'm going to respect you. But even then, if you're honest, Like even somebody like an honest Alex Jones, rather, yeah, honest, I didn't laugh. But say Alex Jones was honest about something he has been in the past, I will defend the fuck out of him and say he was. And I'm sure Alex Jones hates me and doesn't like me. And I'm one of those autistic video game guys, kids that he hates and everything else. And I'm medicated up to my ass and live in a bedroom or a basement or wherever the fuck they say you live. And yeah, I get that, whatever. But the point is, I guess the point is the same reason I did the reason I wanted really to hardcore promote Alexandria Cortez as I have before is the same reason I wanted to hardcore support, or not hardcore, but half-ass at least support Tom Esker, is because they are honest human beings and they tell you the truth at the very least half of the time, and that's about all you can ask for anyone. I'm sure even Bernie Sanders doesn't tell you the truth all the time about everything. No one does, neither did Jesus or anyone. And neither, hell, I'm sure in some way, maybe I don't. I don't know how it would be, but maybe I don't tell you the truth. I probably tell you the truth actually, way, at least what I think, anyways, way more than half of the time. Probably 70 to 90, maybe even 100% of the time. But maybe it is less than that. Maybe I have, in my way, been dishonest, and I can't think of an example, but I'm sure I have at some point. But nevertheless, I'm sure it's possible, and I'm sure it has happened. But if someone is honest at least half the fucking time, and they're not totally full of shit, and they have their head totally up their ass, maybe you should respect that, and maybe you should give that, hey, a deal big, Fonzie type, whatever Americans do, thumbs up, yeah. But no, you won't. Hey, take them out to the ball game, all that shit. No, you don't. You think they're a monster. You think they're horrible. They're the Nazi. They're the communist. They're the anarchist. They're a rebel. They're bad. They're a malcontent. They're subversive. We have to hate them. We have to persecute them. And it's total human garbage. There is no reason to feel that way about a person who is simply telling you the truth. Even if you don't like their truth, and you don't have to like anyone's truth. And I don't like a lot of people's truth. You have to respect their truth. And I can say whatever the hell I want about it. You can say whatever you want about me, and I'm a rat fuck, and I'm a rat asshole, and I look like a rat and everything else, and I probably do. Even though the ironic truth is I'm not the rat you are. Probably, in a lot of cases anyways. But the point is, either way, the point is you can believe what you want. I believe what I want, and I respect people who are honest and honesty. And Alexandria Cortez totally blew up that fucking convention with her words and her rhetoric and did totally what she should have done. And she is a god, or in her case, goddess among men and women and people or humans, and she did her job, and good for her.